What's up, guys? Two things. If you guys have noticed, I have not uploaded in like a bazillion years, so my fault for that. Secondly, if you have been watching for a really long time, you'll know that like 5 years ago or somewhere around that time, my buddy Norm and I did a collection on his video. So as you guys saw in my little editing thing I was doing there, we are clearly not going to do a collection on Norm's video. We're going to do a video on Norm's collection. Excuse my inability to talk, and let's get back to the video. We uploaded that to my channel. And seeing as how it's been so long, we figured why not give this guy another chance to get out of his closet that he was in last time and show us show us some of his shoes. So we're gonna let Norm take it away and show you some shoes that not a lot of people have seen.
Alright guys, so if you watched the first video made 5 years ago, congratulations and thank you for that. But if you haven't watched it, I say pause this and go watch it and kind of get the continuity, because this is the sequel, part 2, sequel. And if you did watch that video, you noticed that I was in a very tiny closet in a very tiny space. Since then, we've moved and I have a little bit more room for more shoes, despite the displeasure that my wife has for those shoes. But anyway, let's check it out. I want to go through some shoes that didn't make the cut the first round and also some that I picked up since then. So let's go over some older ones that I pulled out of the closet you can check out. And they're not necessarily Pumas, because that's pretty much all I collect. I realized too, JD, that I have not bought a Nike shoe in like 5 years. So there you have that. Some of the older stuff that I pulled out of the closet. First, let me show this. Is a Pro Shell from probably 2001 or so. These are super dope, kind of like a mid, but the material on these are crazy. The leather is really sturdy, got some super suede, and then the suede ankle strap. These have been oxidized by the years and years that have passed, but these are super dope. Any Adidas collector will tell you, like, this is a dope shoe. I wanted to show those to you guys. It had like a super puffy tongue too, like kind of like almost skate style. But anyway, love those. And another shoe from that era. Got my Converse Weapons. I got the Portland Trailblazer colorway, and I got these at a Foot Locker too, which I think they're exclusive. I'm not sure. And then the Laker colorway as well too. So there's that, and then the Portland. I had some more too, but they got stolen. Shorty stole them, so shout out to Shorty. I'm sure he still has those shoes. And then some more from that era. Ooh, look at me. These, okay, so I wanted to show these to put a call out to Puma. If you're watching this, if you see this video, hi, and send me shoes. But also, what are these? Like, seriously, I got these in like 2000, and they were Puma runners. I bought them from the Puma store in Santa Monica. And what's cool about these is they're super lightweight. They're Puma cells. They have this Puma cell technology, but they're super light. But check it out. Like, they're no laces. They have a Velcro strap, but also they have a zipper. Like, there's no, you slip them on, you zip them up, and then you Velcro them on. I don't know. But Puma, what are these called if you work for the company? I actually called the company. I asked them. I gave them the ART number. And they were like, stop bothering us. Stop calling. They know my number. Another shoe that I think is super rare from that time period. Puma did some skate shoes, and one of the skate shoes was this one right here. This is the Puma, I guess, Donger. If you guys know, it's not the Chode, which was a horrible name for a shoe, by the way, the Chode. But anyway, these are the Donger, which, if it sounds funny, but Ken Liu, his nickname was Donger, and he was a phenomenal skater back in the early 90s, late 90s too as well, and he could ollie like over me, like, it's crazy. But anyway, shout out to Donger. This was his signature model, literally his signature's in the back. I picked these up and skated them too. They're pretty durable. Now, if you're looking at this shoe and you're thinking, oh, that's, you know, crazy, but this was all what all the skate shoes, if you remember, this was all the skate shoes looked like back in that period of like the early 2000s. So that was that. Another shoe I wanted to show that wasn't Puma. I'm super proud of my Nike ID Air Force Ones. I did these, and actually these were modeled after Puma suedes. I wanted to do some Puma suede colors, so I did the burgundy suede with the black and the hits of purple there, and this was when they were doing the Chanel swoosh, I believe like 2009, I believe, and then they have this cool like hang tag with put my name on that. But anyway, I love these. I did the black because, like, you know, when you wear the shoes and it gets like stained, like your pants stain them. But anyway, I love these. The only Air Force One that I actually own, I did the black bottoms. So I'm trying to get my game up like JD with his bespokes. But and then let's get into some shoes that I picked up since the last video, which I've picked up quite a bit. And then last year was actually the 50th anniversary of the Puma suede, and this was one of my favorites of the pack. They did several collaborations, and this one right here is the Puma Collectors made in Japan. Super cool colorway, made by the owner of Magfolia shop in Japan. These are, when they released, these were like $250, and I was like, no way, I'm not going to spend that on a Puma. It's ridiculous. So I waited, and they finally came down, and then JD gifted them to me, so thank you very much for that. Anyway, the purple, I did the purple laces. They come with like white laces too, but I like the purple, and then the yellow there too. So can you see that? Ooh. Definitely, I was wearing these today. And then another one of the 50th anniversary. Let's see. Let's go up top. Let's go up top. This one, this is the Puma Santa Cruz collaboration here. Really super stoked to see these. Santa Cruz being one of my favorite skateboard companies from the 80s and 90s, and they did the Screaming Hand logo. This is dope. When I saw these, now if you remember too, Puma did an actual Screaming Hand. I believe it was the first round Santa Cruz, and they had the colorway of the Screaming Hand, but these came out really nice too, part of the 50th anniversary pack, and one of my favorites that came out. Also, one of my, what I picked up since the last video, this Puma Clyde here, and the Mita X large? Yes, Mita X large, Puma Clyde, in the same colorway as Ad Rock wore on the cover of Check Your Head, with the Kelly Green and the natural. So if you guys know me and you guys followed me for a while, you know that this colorway was like a unicorn for me. I was hunting it down, and finally they released it again in the original colorway that it actually was on the cover. And then to coincide with this, I think, which is like kind of like a sister pair, is this one too. The another one of the 50 Puma 50 was the X large, and again another colorway that actually MCA wore in some of the pictures of the promotional pictures for Check Your Head. So, and these are actually waterproof by the way. Little fact, little lesser known fact. Shadow Societies, man, these are one of my favorite ones too. These were one of the colorways that made by the Shadow Society. Shout out to them. This is a Puma States fuchsia. I love that. I wear this shoe all the time. I love this. It really looks good on foot. The natural color laces, really super cool. One of my sample pair that I have, and we'll do this one, I'll do another one too as well. So this is the Nexus 7 Puma, I guess suede, and it's a denim, and got the leather checkerboard form stripe, also the flame form stripe on the inside. Now these did not release because there was a lawsuit or something like that. There was a cease and desist. They weren't approved by Puma, I think because of the materials. But anyway, this is actually, like I said, denim, and I have the actual sample tag. And funny thing about this shoe, if you see any pictures of this shoe on the internet, this is the actual shoe. They also made a black colorway that is really dope. I'd love to get a pair of those too, but this is the denim one. But if you look it up, if you look up the shoe, you will see this shoe. And I'll tell you why too. you know what? Let me get into it. There's like a flaw in the lace where it's like a, you know, where like it's kind of looped or whatever. You can tell that that's my pair. That's my pair. So, pick those up. Now, one of the newer pairs that released lately in the last couple months, the Puma RSX reinvention. And I love this model. One of my favorite newer pairs that released. This is one of the toy colorways. Man, this is super comfortable pair, and it looks really good on foot. I switched out the laces with the pink laces, kind of gives it that pop. But anyway, if you're looking for like a newer model of Puma, it's got that kind of dad shoe or whatever. But it's definitely one of my favorites. And actually, I have another pair, the Sankons. I don't know how to say it, but this is that shoe. And premium materials on this one, from the canvas to the suede, the leather on the toe box, and then the hit of man, the gum bottom, dude. This shoe is just all good with the purple and the lime. So I like this shoe a lot. These are definitely getting heavy rotation nowadays on my feet. One of the other shoes that JD is not a fan of that I have. This is a Puma mid suede, made in Japan again. And this is a horsehair cheetah print, and it's, I don't know, it's just something different. I like it. It looks really good on foot though. It does. Maybe I'll get JD to wear it. Get an on foot picture of him wearing this shoe. But again, made in Japan. They do the super, you see the tongue tag. It said made in Japan. Let's see, what else you want to see, JD? Oh. Want to go up top? We go to the big, oh yeah, the sample pair. These are, kids, get ready. Get your flame retardant suits on, because I'm about to blow this place up. Flames, fire, bangers, slingers, slammers, jammers, what do you call them? Slappers. These right here are the Puma Bape sample pair of, I think they were States. But anyway, if you look close, you can see it's got the Bape print, and it's got the Bape Puma tongue tag on there. Super dope. I love this shoe. Shout out to the guy that gave me these. You know who you are. I'm not going to blow you up, but these, I was super stoked to get these. There's a low top too. Looking for the low top, but I'm not going to pay that much money for that. That's ridiculous. It's probably a lie, but anyway. Now, if you remember from the last video, one of my favorite pairs that I've ever picked up was the Puma Crooked Tongues pair, which they did 3 of. Last video, I only had 1. Well, this video, I have all 3, and I want to show you guys. This was the one that I had. This was the number 3 in the series. That cool meringue, orange and meringue, with the stupid fat laces on there. Love this pair. My favorite pair of my collection. Then I followed it up with snatching up, this was, I believe, the second release. Yeah, the plum pair. You see the plum? And the quality on these, of course, you know what that's about. They have the number 2. They're all stamped number 2. And then I ended it with the actual first one. Now this one is actually a sample pair. Slight flex. This is nobody cares about sample Pumas. There's whatever. Where's your Jordans? Where's your Yeezys? Not here, buddy. Sorry. Moving along. There we go. That was the number 1. Now if you notice, this doesn't have, that's what makes it the sample. This was a salesman sample pair, and this was the first colorway with the green. And man, I'm super stoked to have all 3 of them. I love this shoes. Crooked Tongues, shout out to Crooked Tongues, RIP. Super. How many times am I gonna say super? Alright, and what else? I want to get into my first rounds. I don't think I showed these last time either, but these are the first round kick slab. Nishijin, just totally butchering those names, but it has the silver. This was the silver pair. They also did a gold, and then These are actually numbered. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to Justin Oliver, one of my other Puma collectors from We Are Puma. He told me that this is actually numbered. It's number 76. So I don't know how many they made. We're trying to figure that out. But number 76 of the collection. And came in that, Puma did that dumb bag, the box bag thing. Not so clever little bag. You know, but hey, shout out to them for trying to do something for the earth. You know, why not? Let's go something old. Another. Oh, these are Soulbox. These are Soulbox States. Again, another premium pair. The States got the Dubray there, Soulbox, and man, this suede is tacky. And then the snakeskin form stripe. I love that pair. Love it. Wear it all the time. What was I going for? I was going for an older. Yeah, these right here. So another older pair got in 2000. These got in 2000. These are Puma cells, running shoes, and these are way dope. There we go. And I can't wait for all these models to re-release, because I still have this original pair, and the details are crazy, like super 90s, 97 I think. I got those in 2000. I can't remember. I'm so old, I don't remember anything. And what else do we have? Self plug right here. You've probably seen these on my Instagram. These are the Get in the Van. Get in the Van. If you don't listen, you can subscribe. Google Play, iTunes, Spotify. Your favorite sneakers and poop podcast. Anyway, right there. These are fashioned after the Jay-Z 444 Puma Clyde. Shout out to Jake Danclefs, Dank & Co., Dank Customs, who did these for us. Let's get that in there real tight so you can see that. Look at that. It's got the barcode, Get in the Van, and my name on the heel tab. Litty like a titty. And then the other pair, of course, the logo, and then JD's name on the back there. So, one of one, guys, one of one. On the Veg Tan. Am I saying it right? Veg Tan? Okay. Vanchetta. And then I wanted to show you guys. So you guys know I love Puma. Puma's, you know, my brand. But my favorite pair, one of my top 3 pairs in the world, the Adidas Oswego. This is actually an Oswego 3, I believe. But man, look at that shoe. Come on. This has so many memories for me. We used to wear these like in the late 90s, and they just look so good. These might need some. I don't know if I want to restore them though. I like it the way they are. Some history to them. But be sure to be on the lookout, because I'm pretty sure these are going to re-release. These are actually kind of, I guess, part of the inspired for the young. Is it Young One or Young Lee? I always say Young Lee, but that's wrong, right? Young One. One of my favorite pairs. And then, what else you want to see, JD?
Whatever you want, dude.
Alright, dude. Well, these are a pair of Puma suedes. And what's cool about these is these are from like 97, or they're older, but they're dead stock. I have not worn these. They're probably one of my only pair of shoes that I have not worn. They're like in the original. So, shout out to Jake. Jake got me these when he went to Philadelphia on one of his trips. Look at the older Puma box. So there's those. Let's talk about these. For a long time I had this really big black. This was a promotional item. And I had this one for a long time. You remember I stuck my baby in it, and now he doesn't even fit in it anymore. He's 5. But I had this, and I was actually fortunate enough to get another one in a red color. I got the red one too as well. Big and red. Look at that. And also this other big one. Get over here. I got a big old Easy Rider. Look at that. I don't know. I don't know how many of these are out there, but I heard that it's super limited. I've never seen another one, but like I said, Puma made these big shoes for promotional materials. You might have seen them in like a Foot Locker or like a Champs or whatever. And they made really, really big ones, like 5-foot ones. But I'm super stoked to have 3 of these big shoes here. Let's see. Another one of my favorite pairs. I love these little suckers. Look at this. The Puma. What was this?
House of Hackney.
Oh, the House of Hackney. House of Hackney. I totally forgot about these. But this is like a couch. House of Hackney is like an interior design company from the UK, and they make couches and divans and whatever else. But this is actually like couch material, like couch like your grandmama had, and it's got these little woodland creatures all over them. I love these. I might have showed these in the last video. I don't think so, but did I? Yeah, I love these. That's probably the only shoe I'll duplicate on this one and that one. This one and that one. And wow, how did I forget? These are my Puma Clyde. Puma Clyde. The Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde's. And if you know the history of this shoe, they did a white one, which was the women's, and then the black one with the men, the Bonnie and the Clyde. And then on the bottom it says, "I steal for a living." So shout out to Clyde Fraser, Walt Clyde Fraser, who the shoe is named after. But these are amazing. I wanted these for so long. They have the distressed sole, and then the money on the inside. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, the money signs. But I was super stoked to have it. Now, what's cool too, also on the tongue tag, they have like if you remember Walt Fraser, he would always wear like the pimp suits, and they have like his logo on the tongue there. So this is like a little history. Man, these stink. It's got a weird aroma to them. Smell these. Smell. Tell me what that smells like. Yeah, it's weird, right? It's a little fishy. I don't know. Anyway, this is like a history lesson for you guys and people that don't care about Pumas, but now you know a little bit about Pumas and whatnot. But if you are into Pumas, then you still, I don't know. But I gotta say, like, the Puma community has like grown like a lot, you know, with the newer models that they're coming out with, and the basketball shoes, which I don't really have. I don't have any of those yet, but I really want to get some. What else? Do you think of anything else, JD? Is that it? Another one that they released late last year was the Puma Venom, and this was the OG colorway. Again, from the Puma back catalog, this might as well be one of the OGs because they replicated it perfectly. You see the cell bubble that wraps around the whole back of the shoe. And again, I don't know if you can see this, but sample not for sale. Slight flex. Anyway, nobody cares. Nobody cares. You know, look at this old guy with his shoes. You know. But in all seriousness, you know, if you collect shoes, you know that it's a passion, and this is a passion of mine. And you know, I've loved the Puma brand for years and years and years. And I talk about that in my show called All These Shoes. So you might want to catch that when I do it live in your town. Coming to your town soon, hopefully. And let's see, what else do we have? Wrapping it up. Man, I think that's it. I mean, you know, that's it. Maybe I'll do another one next in a couple 5 years, you know, and see what I got. But as for now,
I think that's where we're going to wrap up.
That's it.
So thank you, Norm, for showing us your shoes.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome, and thank you.
These are cool. He needs to wear these. But
I wear them.
I've worn these.
I've worn those. Look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, totally. I wore them to Legoland. I wore them to Legoland.
But anyway, thank you guys for watching and for putting up with my nonsense for not putting out anything for like a bazillion years. Again, I will, for the like 100th time, try to be more consistent. I told him he needs to keep me. That's right. Keep me to it. So
I'm gonna crack the whip.
Yeah. We have Well, I told him I wanted to do another outfit video. If you guys have not seen those, go check that out. That's
Yes.
one of the most fun things to do is be sarcastic and wear ridiculous outfits. So
Right, yeah.
stay tuned for more things hopefully coming. This has been Norm.
Get in the van.
If you're watching for the first time, please subscribe. All that other stuff that YouTube people say. I don't know what to say anymore because I haven't
Like, subscribe, comment.
There we go. He's better at it than me. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Old people shoes.
Old people shoes.